First of all, winter, spring, summer, fall, never raw dog in a state full of hogs. Second off, get your paws off, what'll get you knocked off, and it won't cost, little buddy. And I ain't trying to be facetious, I ain't trying to put the dissertation with the thesis. I'm trying to do the best I can on all of our releases, but I think about the game and it's breaking me to pieces. I'm deep. It's evident we relevant, embedded in the sediment. All this coming from the former home of the president. We used to do it for fun, but now we do it for funds. And I do it for my mama, daddy, sister, and run. Hopefully my son get the baton, eat some croutons. Gas so high, can't afford a Yukon. Now tell me what you know about that. Hey, now let's mind blaze.
Now, about what I said. We've heard the word rapper mentioned more than once, and it seems that from the mainstream, everything that is black is hip-hop. So what do y'all think about black and hip-hop being one word and one thing, and do you think that's how it is, or is it just portrayed that way?
That's heavy. That's heavy. Could you repeat the question?
Yeah.
Because that's heavy.
I got an answer.
Okay, I don't have it written down, so I'll just let her answer.
Okay, so you're asking about is black culture, is hip hop black culture, or is black culture hip hop, or are those two different things?
However you interpreted what I said.
I don't really know how to answer that, so I'm deviating once again.
Okay.
I do know that my perception of what I see mainstream, I see them classifying rap as hip hop. That's the most common thing that I always see, that they label rap as hip hop and not showing the distinction that rap is a part of hip hop, that it is not hip hop. But that doesn't answer your question, so I'm gonna stop talking.
But you had something in there right here.
I think hip hop is just when they're they're distorting the way hip hop is viewed. Hip hop is way more than what mainstream media, like you were saying, give out to the public. Hip hop is the people's voice. It's really the people's voice. I mean, from what I read from a source that I looked at, they said the rise in France was started from a hip hop group. A hip hop group was like the fuel for that. But like, you know, from the Furious Five. We. Right. From the message, we could go back to. It's been something about the people, and the poorest people in America have been black people. You know what I'm saying? So it's about the people.
Right here, Dan. Right here. Last comment.
When I think in terms of hip hop, I see like the African American people. When I think blues, I see. When I think gospel, when I think soul. Now, of course, you have others that, you know, deviate and come into it. So when, in reference to what, you know, the specific words that you said, when I hear the words hip-hop, I think black. When I hear soul, I think black. When I hear, that's it. And so that is my connection, because I don't have a lot more information.
Okay.
Well, I think it goes without saying that hip hop and black are the same thing. But I think that some within the culture of hip hop, which it is a culture, it's not a genre of music, which is what they try to market it as, because you know you can package it up, you don't have to explain the depth of it. But I think within the culture of hip hop, I think we as a people, we try to use it as a license or to justify doing anything. So I think some people co-opted to say that, okay, I can have as many women as I want because that's hip hop, or I can shoot my friend because he owed me $5 because that's hip hop.
So no longer is it a black thing; it's a hip hop thing.
Yeah, exactly. Right. But it's completely distorting exactly what the culture is about. A culture which is more of a unifying entity or unifying force, but it's not used as a unifying force. You got East Coast versus West Coast. Okay, that's a hip hop thing, but it's not a hip hop thing. That's two fools trying to make some money off of some more fools, and just trying to capitalize. So now the market of hip hop has has distorted, has tried to condense it into the product of rap and hip hop on it, one and one.
I got two small comments. I saw pinky fingers, one right here and one right here. So make it small.
I make it real small. I will say yes, I agree with everything that's been said, and I would go as far as to say, just based off of the history of hip hop and how it coincides with, just say, bebop, for example. It is very much a black culture. But if you're going to call yourself hip hop, you really need to understand what the culture is about. You can't just go and claim you're something without knowing, because it's not how you dress. I hardly ever dress like anybody I see on videos, but it's the same thing. You know, I do know the culture. So I say, know the culture, and then before you start using some names. All right.
And what I was going to say, address the culture of hip hop, and I think that just like any other culture or movement, it evolves. And I think that when the media thinks about or talks about hip hop, they are talking about the younger generation. Well, I'm 30 years old and I'm hip hop, and I know that people that are 40 are hip hop. So hip hop is not just this teenage thing, and I don't think that people see the whole broad spectrum, or how it's not just this one little point in it. And that's what I was going to say.
And maybe that's why they see hip hop as being just black, because you got 45-year-olds all the way down. Anyway.
Peace and love. This is Tim Anthony with Aphrodite Studios, host of Backyard Mind Blazing. For more information, reach us at 501-541-9823. Peace and love.
It's Lil Mac, aka the Arkansas Razor Mac. You can catch me on www.razormac.com, www.backyardonline.com. I've been down with Backyard since '92. I'm 22 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Backyard for life. Run back. Let's make this thing happen.
Stacey McAdoo, author, mother, teacher, poet, wife, 50 million other things. That's it.
My name is Zora Madison, kindergarten teacher at Western Hills Elementary. And I've been coming to Mind Blazing for over 5 years now.
My name is Agnolia B. Gay, drama teacher at Central High School. Actress first, teacher second. Got an ensemble called Acts 3. I have a project called An Intimate Exposure to African American Artists.
Good evening, I'm Norwood. I've been mind blazing since day one, 5 years. I'm a visual artist, performance artist. I do some writing, I do some directing, and I'm glad to be Backyardonline. Razor Mac, it's a wonderful thing. Razor Mac promised me a t-shirt.
All right, peace everybody. My name is Tim Anthony. I consider myself a mind-blazing voyeur. I like to sit on the sideline and just kind of watch things go along. I think it's beautiful. They've been at it for a lot of years. I'm very proud of my people. I like to call them my own. You know, and this is a movement for everybody.
Backyard, baby. It goes down in the Rocktown. It's great in the A-State. Yo, Backyard Enterprises was founded in 1992 by Lil Mac and Run Mac. Where hip-hop is a driving force, Backyard provides services in music, writing, and art from an underground perspective. Lil Mac and Run Mac, along with Stacey McAdoo and others in the Backyard, have recorded acts and performed songs, published books and conducted workshops, created logos and painted portraits, hosted radio and TV shows, and filmed movies. In 2000, Backyard conceived the Mind Blazing Conversation, and now we bring it as a TV show to you. Check out Backyardonline.com and RazorMac.com and keep living like super tight. Chill.